So what's up, guys? How you all doing today? Bless you all for tuning in. So today we are going to be discussing about an important strategy created by one of the most prominent persons in the industry, which is trader ICC strategy, which stands for indication, correction, and continuation. So it's right there on his YouTube page, so you can see it right here. Like, he makes a lot of money trading this strategy, and it actually teaches the strategy for free. It does not have any mentorship or whatsoever, which is kind of like amazing for a trader, right? So that's why I even picked like an interest to actually backtest the strategy. 3 months worth of data on a 1 hour time frame, 25 trade logs, just 1 hour time frames, and then we are in this video we are going to break down the analytics, right? The few analytics we can get from the free course in backtesting site. So without wasting much time, let's me quickly dive deep into the whole course, like the risk management that I used, the idea, and the strategy breakdown and all that about trader side. So you can go to his page, ICC Mafia, in his YouTube, and learn about the strategy. So he talks a lot about the strategy, right? So let's see. So right here is the strategy for an uptrend situation, right? So the strategy is just focus more on market structure, right? You identifying your market structure, right? If it's going up, if price is creating a higher high and a higher low, a higher high and a higher low, right? So without wasting much time, right? So if you identify the structure first, price creating a higher high, higher low, a higher high, right? That means price on an uptrend. If it's creating a lower high, lower low, lower high, it means it's on a downtrend. So where you see a breakout, after the breakout, right, it shows that price is indicating that price is on a trend phase, which is known as the indication. So you can see it right here. Here is called indication. After you see the breakout making higher high, higher low, higher high, and the breakout indicating that yes, price is on an uptrend. Then the next phase, price pulls to the next phase, which he calls the correction, the corrective phase, right? So price move creating higher, lower high and lower low in a corrective phase, right? So it's kind of like subjective, but with time is going to get practice and you get used to it. So a bit subjective strategy, but it's kind of like clear enough, right, to trade. So I only traded on a 1 hour time frame. I did not actually tweak it or anything. So I'm going to discuss the risk management later. So price created a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then price pulls back to the point where price break out from the previous high, which is this high, you can see, which he also calls the point of interest, right? So all here, trader side actually recognize all these places, like it tags all these places, these whole zones as his point of interest, that price should not go below the zone that price breaks out from. Otherwise, it indicates that the trend has changed, right? So whatever price does, price must not go below this low, because this low is the invalidation low. It was the last low that broke the high. It was the last lower low that lower high that got printed, that broke structure that forms the indication, right? And this indication is the target point. So when price pulled back to the point of interest, what did price do? Price started printing higher high, higher low, higher high, indicating that price wants to continue the previous structure, right, which is the uptrend, right? And then once you see this shift in market structure, or price started printing higher highs and higher lows, higher high, then you enter your trade. Stop loss below this place, then you target the indication high, right? So that was the I said that we should trade. So some people actually have different variation. Like according to him, he said that the safest place to even place your stop loss is this point right here. So even though price wants to come down, but sometimes it actually affects your risk to reward. So I actually traded it, placing my stop loss below this line right here. So what I usually do was that after I placed my entry, right, I target 1:3. If fixed 1:3, which is the management, if fixed 1:3, then once price take out this indication high, I shift my stop loss to break even and I leave the trade to run for the rest. Sometimes price even reverse back to break even and all that, but I just leave it. I just allow it to run. So that was it. So that's just it about the strategy. I don't want to waste much time like explaining. You can go to his channel and watch about the strategy. He's going to explain more to you. So that's what it stands for. So the indication, which indicates the breakout, the correction, which indicates that price pulls back to your point of interest, the point where price broke out for, and the continuation when price starts printing higher low and higher. So same thing also applies for a bearish trend. So that's it. So without wasting much time, let's dive deep to the analytics of this trade. So on the analytics of this trade, so we can see right here, this is the analytics of the trade. So I backtested it on Euro USD on the 1 hour time frame, 25 trade logs for 3 months. So I started on the 1st of July, and I ended on the 10th of October. So this is the strategy ICC, and then on Euro USD started with $10,000 as a simulated fund capital. Then the current balance is currently at 9% up, which is 10,941. That's close to about 10%, which is amazing for a strategy for a period of 3 months, 25 trade logs, right? It's great. I mean, there's more amazing than this, right? So it's all good. It's all nice. You can't complain about it, right? It's all good. So 10% for 3 months, it's amazing, right? So in case you guys want to backtest this strategy, or if you want to see me backtest this strategy, like a video where I want to backtest strategy on the parameters that I use on how I backtest, just say so in the description below, right? Because that's, and just click the subscribe button, because we'll upload videos like this, right? We'll upload videos like this more often, like to improve ourselves, right, as trader. And for those of you that actually trade this strategy, right, and you want to see more data about this strategy, so that is it. I started on the 1st of July, so like I said, and I closed on the 8th of October, right? So that was the current date I actually backtested it. So the date I created this was on the 11th of October, and I backtested it on the 11th of October. So it's actually the current price action 2025. So it's the current price action. So you can see the date right here. You can see where I started. You can see the current place that I ended it, and then you can see the day I created it, right? It's current price action. So without let's dive deep to the analytics. So let's see what the analytics has for us, right? All right, so perfect. So this is the ICC strategy. So you can see right here, this is the equity curve of the strategy, right? So this is the equity curve of the strategy. So we can see right here that started actually negative, but with time we recovered it, and the apex at its peak, right, which was on the 8th of on the 13th of August, right, it was sitting at 13%, right? Just barely 1 month into it, it was sitting at 13%, which is amazing, which is very amazing, right? Price action was good. Probably if you want to backtest it, I think you should need at least more data, like sample size of about like at least not less than 50. I would say 100, but 50 is okay, right? But for me, 100 at least 100, right? So I'm even currently working on one. I want to get about 500 before I know that yes, I will be confident to take it and fix it on a live market condition, even for testing it. So once you get your data, you for test it before you start applying the strategy. So by then, I'm very sure you would have understand everything, like some major things about the strategy, right? So, but for now, let's talk about this. So you can see at its peak, it was 13%. So it faced some streaks, some loss streaks, which actually brought the account equity curve, which is normal, which is okay. Or strategy, like there's no strategy that does not have streaks, some streaks, right? Streaks, right? We have the winning streaks, we have the losing streaks, and we also have the consolidation period, like where you be, winning, losing. So random distribution. So it was fine. So it took the account back to 5%, all the way from 13% to 5%, went back up again to 8%, took it back to 6%, and then we closed by 9%, which is amazing, right? Which is very amazing and very good. Probably if I should still be testing it now, maybe I would rather have grown the account past these previous highs, right? So that's the analytics about the the equity P&L and the equity curve, right? So let's go to the trades. So you can see right here, so that we can discover how many streaks we have, right? So you can see right here, random distribution of win and losses, right? We have like 3 wins in a row, consecutive 3 wins in a row. Is that the highest we had? Yeah, consecutive 3 wins in a row out of about 25, right? Sometimes 2, sometimes 1 win, 1 loss, you know, sometimes break even, right? But you can see right here that we have like 3 wins in a row, right? Then the losses in a row, this is the period where I faced like some kind of like, you know, and I think some of them was actually my fault, right? I did not actually place to like follow the rules like accurately, like kind of like yes. So but at most I would subtract like 1 out of the 1 to 2 out of the, you know, losing streaks, making it like balance, right? So but give or take, on worst case scenario, you can have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 to 5. Sometimes you can, if market condition is even worse, if there's you may even have like 8 losing streaks. You get, so what is okay, there are periods whereby strategies actually face losing streaks. That does not mean 8, 10 you can have them, right? But what matters is the fact that if you start winning, how many streaks can you can win like 3 streaks, sometimes even 4 in a row, right? And if market condition is good, and then you can recover your money back fast and, you know, get out from your losing streaks. And secondly, the strategy also provides more than 1:3. Sometimes it can give you 1:5, so I'm just the one limiting it. So yeah, so that's it. 4 loss. So I should say 4 loss, because some here are actually my fault. Because I will definitely tell you I'm a human being too, so you get, so I will tell you if there's error why. But if you guys want me to, you know, do this the video while backtesting, just say so in the comment section. I'm definitely going to do so. So that's it, guys. Another 2 again, then before we end. This one is break even, so all these ones with little amount of money is break even. So you can see, so 3 consecutive wins, 2 to 3 consecutive wins, and 3 to 4 consecutive losses, which is okay in a terrible market condition. So, but what I actually noticed about the strategy is the fact that it gives like random distribution of, you know, some wins, some loss, some wins, some loss. And so also trader side does not trade the strategy on Euro USD, but it's working on Euro. The results like for 25, there's not enough to conclude if it works or not. But if you want to trade the strategy, you definitely need a lot of data, right? But the short one for this one, you can say that yeah, it's performed well within the period of 3 months, which is not bad, right? That's by the fact that you know, yeah. So that's it, guys, for these videos. If you need more videos like this, if you need any strategy, probably you want me to backtest any strategy for you guys, just say so in the link in the comment section, and I'm going to do a video about it. So without wasting much time, guys, that's it for today. Yeah, so stay tuned, and if you enjoy watching this video, just subscribe to the channel, and you know, turn on the notification bell icon so that we'll be posting videos like this, and also be, you know, posting some educative and stuff and other stuff that is going to, you know, improve our trading industry, and also you as a trader, right? So thanks guys for watching, and peace out.